How to make springtail food. If you're curious about how to make the perfect food for your springtails, you're in the right place. Let's break it down step by step. First, it's important to understand what springtails like to eat. In nature, they feed on decomposing organic matter, fungi, bacteria, and even microscopic organisms like algae. When keeping them in captivity, you need to replicate this diverse diet as closely as possible. To start, you'll need a few key ingredients. Springtails do best when given a source of protein and carbohydrates, along with some minerals and other micronutrients. Here are some of the best foods you can use. Brewers yeast is a great all-in-one choice. It's rich in protein, vitamins, and minerals, making it perfect for springtails. It's also something you can easily find at your local supermarket. Fish flakes can also be used, as they contain a balanced blend of carbohydrates and protein. However, be cautious as they can sometimes attract pests. Nutritional yeast is another excellent option. It can be mixed with other nutrient-dense powders like green pea protein and spirulina to create a well-rounded diet. Now, let's talk about how to mix these ingredients together. A simple and effective recipe involves combining different powders to ensure your springtails get all the nutrients they need. Here's a recipe you can try. Mix 4 parts nutritional yeast with 2 parts green pea protein and 1 part spirulina powder. Add a dash of calcium powder for extra nutrients. You can also add some dried vegetables, oats, or flour as a carb source. Just make sure everything is dry, as wet foods can lead to mold and attract pests. To prepare the food, simply blend these ingredients into a fine powder. You can use a blender or even just grind them down with a mortar and pestle. Store the mixture in a shaker container to make it easy to distribute. When feeding your springtails, spread a light, thin layer of the food mixture over their habitat. Mist the food lightly with purified water, as springtails prefer their food to be moist. Feed them once or twice a day, making sure the food is gone or nearly gone by the time you feed them again. Using a small tray or container is not necessary. You can feed them directly in their habitat. For example, if you're using a plastic food saver container with charcoal, just sprinkle the food over the top layer of charcoal and mist it with water. By following these steps, you'll be able to provide your springtails with a nutritious and balanced diet that will keep them healthy and thriving. Remember, the key is to keep the food moist but not too wet, and to ensure it's nutrient-dense to meet all their dietary needs.